guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. As you might have seen, this is a German YouTube channel, so this is my first video in English and I'm sorry if I do make any mistakes, but this is not my native language. So why do I make videos in English? Because I talk about rape and molestation, and I do think that this is a global problem, not a national problem in Germany. So I wanted to talk to you guys about what happened to me and how I deal with it and the problems that come with molestation and rape and all that really bad stuff. And I just thought, why not talk to people who don't speak German, who speak English? I've been molested when I was about 6 years old, so it's been quite a while since all that really bad stuff happened. But I still suffer from everything that happened to me. Like, I had really bad depressions and I had sleeping problems and all these things that really just made me feel sad and horrible. And yeah, I do think that a lot of guys of you out there do have the same problems. When I talk about what happened to me in other videos, a lot of people came up to me and said, this is what happened to me, and I'm so thankful that I finally have someone who listens to me. I do think the one thing that we can do for each other is that we listen, that we say good things about the other person, that we are kind, and I just want this channel to be a place where you can write what happened to you, where you can feel safe, where you can feel like all the people that read these comments that you leave are people that have been through the same things. And when I was younger, I just was searching for a place where I would feel safe, but I just didn't find anyone. The first thing I always tell a victim is that it's not your fault. It's not your fault that someone out there decided to rape you or to molest you. You did nothing to deserve this. You did nothing wrong so that the person felt invited to do this or that the person felt like it's okay to do this. You did nothing wrong. This is the first thing I always tell people, because a lot of victims feel ashamed about what happened to them, and I just think that's so sad. Why should we feel ashamed that someone else took advantage of us? That's just not okay. And if you feel ashamed, then please let me tell you, don't feel ashamed. What happened to you is awful, it's horrible, and it's so not your fault. I mean, come on, how could this be your fault? When I was molested, I was 6 or 7 years old, so how could I have said, yay, please do this to me? I mean, I didn't even understand what was going on back then. And even if you were older when it happened and you kind of knew that this is not okay or that this is weird or whatever, this still isn't your fault. I feel like some people who rape other people try to say this, like, yeah, she wanted it. She wore a really short skirt, so I was allowed to do it, which is so wrong. And please don't feel ashamed and don't feel like anything of this is your fault. And the second thing I would tell you is that even if right now you're real depressed and you're having problems and you're struggling, it will get better. At some point, with help sometimes, it will get better. I needed help because it just was too much for me and I didn't know how to deal with it. I didn't know what to do with it, all these feelings I had, and I really had bad sleeping problems. So I got help, and with this help I just got so much better. It's not like, everything is gone and forgotten and every day is beautiful and wonderful, but it has gotten better. There are good and bad days, and it is what it is. But the molestation is just a teeny tiny part of me. It's just something that happened to me. It's not all I am. And that's one thing I had to learn, that this molestation doesn't define me. It's not the only thing that happened to me. It's just one little thing. And if you still have problems with it, you might still think like, I deserve this, or this is what it is. It will always happen again, and it will never go away. I will always be sad. And I just want to tell you, I thought the same things when everything was really terrible and bad, but I got over it with help, and so will you. You will feel better someday, and I just think that's amazing, and you deserve to feel better. And please get help. If you feel like this will never go away and there's no way out for you, there are people that can help you, like a psychologist, psychiatrist, maybe your teacher or your parents or whoever there is you can trust. So if you suffer from anything like depression or sleeping problems or maybe self-harm or whatever it is that you're suffering with, if you want, you can leave a comment below and just tell me what happened or the others. You can write me a message. Just be open about it, because talking about what happened to the right people, of course, can help so much. When I talk to people that actually cared about what I had to say and that actually knew how horrible it is to be raped or molested, I felt so much better, because finally someone acknowledged that, I was suffering, that I had a right to suffer because of what happened. When I was younger, I told other people, but they just never really cared as much as I needed, and so it took a long time for me to deal with all the stuff that happened. And I just want to be that person for you that listens and cares and knows exactly what you're feeling, because I've been through all of it, and I'm not done yet with dealing and understanding, but I'm at a point now where I can say, what, I let it go, and I feel so much better. So if you have problems, please write to me, or just tell me what your problem is, or whatever, like how you feel, what happened to you, all these things, because when I was younger, I wished so much that I had someone to talk to, and it's, I think, for most people easier to talk to someone without having to tell me your name or where you live or pay money for it. You just have to write something. I don't know who you are, and I think that's the beauty of YouTube, really, that you can talk to me. So again, I'm sorry if I made mistakes. English is not my native language, but I still wanted to make this video in English because, yeah, I think this is something we all share, all victims, and why not talk about it? Why not make a difference? Why not share our stories and just feel better about it afterwards? Because we have this place where we can come to and feel understood. I hope I could help you, and yeah, maybe we see us next time. Bye!